some fun. No. What are you talking about? No. I'll tell you fun. Like, sure, look. Fun is like this. Fa fathatain fun. Yeah, bring it up. Assalamu alaikum, guys. Welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaba. Didn't realize. Oh, it's 11:01. Welcome to the show. Boys and girls, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban to Madrasah TV show. This is a show where we bring Madrasah to you. Oh, yeah. We bring Madrasah to you in a real fun and exciting way. Boys and girls, today is Saturday and it is weekend to a lot of you. So I want to welcome all of you, inshallah ta'ala, to our weekend Madrasah TV show. Guys, I know some of you go Madrasah weekdays, some of you go Madrasah on weekends, and some of you don't go Madrasah at all. You are learning at home or you're learning online. But this is weekend Madrasah TV show. So it's a Madrasah, but it's in weekend, but it is going to be, inshallah ta'ala, a lot of fun, inshallah ta'ala, yeah? All right. I was just asking Bunny. Joining us on the show is the one and only Bunny, inshallah ta'ala. Guys, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ustaz Hamza. And today, inshallah ta'ala, in this weekend show, I am going to be teaching you guys, inshallah ta'ala, some difficult Arabic. Something like, how do we write fun in Arabic? No, boys and girls, I'm going to be teaching you, inshallah ta'ala, a hadith. Something that will change your life. Did you guys hear me? Yes, I mean it. Guys, today, inshallah ta'ala, I am going to be teaching you something that will change your life. Boys and girls, a life-changing hadith, inshallah ta'ala, and I am going to do some drawings, and we are going to cut a few things, and we are going to make art and craft. Join me, inshallah ta'ala, boys and girls. And also, remember, right at the end of this show, I'm going to give each one of you a chance to call in and recite Surah Al-Fatiha. Well, I will teach you Surah Al-Fatiha, and I want you guys to call me in and recite Surah Al-Fatiha. Right, I think Bunny is bringing some fun to us, inshallah, so why don't we do this real quick. In the meantime, I want you guys to, for those of you watching me live on YouTube, or if you're not watching me live on YouTube, or maybe you're watching me live on TV, or maybe on Facebook, if you come over to YouTube and you type Eman Channel, you will find us live on Eman Channel. I would like you guys to, inshallah ta'ala, on our YouTube channel, I would like you guys to do me a favor. We're live on YouTube, yes? You can, yeah. We're also live on Eman Channel app. We're live on Sky 757. And you also those watching me live on TV. Assalamu alaikum. And let's do this, inshallah ta'ala, real quick. There's a share button underneath this video. I want you guys to hit the share button and share it across your social media before we start some lesson, inshallah ta'ala, and we can have a lot of fun together, guys. Hit the share button, and I would like you guys to share this, inshallah ta'ala, guys. Share it on your Instagram, share it on your Facebook. Share this link, send it to someone, or email it to someone, wherever you can and however you can. Share it, inshallah ta'ala. Hit the share button, and then all of a sudden it disappears. And there we go. I shared it on my Telegram as well. Guys, let us start, inshallah ta'ala, today. As it is weekend, inshallah, we are going to have a lot of fun. We're going to make some art and craft together as well, yeah? Now, I'm going to bring you a hadith. A hadith of the beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. A hadith, guys say alayhi salatu wasalam, that will change your life. For those of you watching me live on YouTube, why don't you drop me your name and where you're from in the comment box, inshallah, so I can know who is live. I see a lot of regular students live on YouTube, and the good thing is that I can read your name and I can read your comment there. Let's have a look, guys. Let's start the lesson, inshallah ta'ala, by understanding some basics. See, you, this is you. This is you. Yes? Right. Now, you have a purpose. You have a purpose. You see, Allah did not create you abath for no reasons. Just like that. No. Allah created you for a purpose. Now, the purpose is there. To a lot of people, yes, they don't have a purpose. A lot of people have wrong purposes. A lot of people want to do this. They think this is purpose. They don't know any better. So, the one who created you, guys, listen to me again. Put the volume up. Yes, in case you have a volume low and you can't hear me, put the volume up, please. The one who created you, yes, also, he have also sent you guidance, so you know why he created you. Does that make sense? So, for example, you go to your dad and you say, I want a phone. Mom and Dad, can you buy me a £1,270 phone? First question your parents are going to ask you after they laugh at you. I mean, if you're a kid, you're going to say, why? What's the purpose? You're watching this show. I'm sure there's a purpose why you're watching this. Yes? You are sitting in front of the screen, you listen. Of course, there's a reason why you're doing that. So there's a reason why everything happens, right? Okay. So we go back here. And understand this. Who? The one who created you. Now who is that? Allah. He have created you with purpose and He wants you to know the purpose. So your life, and let's just say this line is your life. This line have a purpose. See, there's a fly here in the studio. And it's flying all around the studio without purpose. I'm sure it's looking for someone to annoy. That's the purpose of a fly. Anyway, we got back to the lesson, guys. So, that's your life here. Yes? Once you clear what the purpose of your life is, then you can, insha'Allah ta'ala, walk through this step by step, insha'Allah ta'ala, and one day you will reach the purpose. Now, because you are a human being and you have free will and you are superior to all the other creatures, including angels. Yes, you are special. Did you guys hear that? You are far more superior in the eyes of Allah Azza wa Jal, in the eyes of the Creator, Allah. You are more important than that fast animal that you see running in a jungle, that colorful bird that you see, all those cool animals that you see. No, you're more important. Not even that. Even compared to angels, you are more superior. How? Why? Well, because Allah Azza wa Jal have given you something called free will. Will. Yes? Allah Azza wa Jal have given you free will. What does that mean? Let me explain. You see? Animals, for example, they don't have free will. Yes? They're like a small program. You know, you guys play these video games, yeah? You see, sometimes when I used to play these video games, once upon a time when I was a kid and I wanted to waste my time and my parents told me not to do that, but I still insist. You see, in these video games, sometimes, yes, you're driving a car, in the video game. And as you're driving a car, yeah, this is the car and probably this is you. You see a massive city appearing in front of you that you're driving on the road. Sometimes I used to think, well, why can't I get all the way to that building there? Yeah, I can drive a car. Why can't I get to that thing? So you're driving a car, you see a petrol station there. But you can't get to it. You can't. It's just there, like a scenery. And you're playing your game. So there are rules. Yes? You can't just drive anywhere and everywhere. You can only drive where the person who made the game, where he allows you to. If we go back to this thing here, which is will, Allah Azza wa Jal have given you free will, but that doesn't make you a supernatural being. That doesn't make you something like nowadays. Sometimes people, when they have kibr, when they have pride, they say, I can do whatever I want. No, you can't. I can. They say, you are capable of doing anything and everything. No, not true. Not true. Yes? So Allah Azza wa Jal have given you free will so you can make certain choices. Guys, so you can make what? Certain specific choices. For example, and this is just an example, you go to school. You're sitting in front of, you're sitting in front of a teacher. The teacher here is explaining something on the whiteboard. I think the yellow color doesn't work here. And you are sitting here. You are sitting here. Yes? And all of a sudden, you remember, you're smiling, Okay. You're smiling because you're paying attention to the lesson? No. All of a sudden, you imagine, that football game that you were watching. Oh, yes, and you start watching that football game in your mind. What choice do you have here? Can you, the football game happened last night or something. Something happened in the past. Can you go back to the past? No. So right now, at this moment, you have a choice. You tell yourself, Ahmed, Cookie, and Salihah, and everyone else, I can see your names, mashallah. You have a choice. You can tell yourself, to stop thinking about these things, and you can think about them later. And let me focus on the lesson. Or you have a choice that you don't pay attention to the lesson and you start thinking, dreaming, daydreaming about that football game or whatever that is that's keeping you busy. You see, you don't have much choice. You can't go back to the past. You can't leave the classroom and go to the stadium and tell everyone, can we start the game again, please? I just feel like, no, you can't. You can't. You see? So the free will that Allah Azza wa Jal have given you is limited, and Allah Azza wa Jal have given you this so He can test you. Barakallahu feekum. Now, listen to me. As you have free will, Allah Azza wa Jal have shown you a purpose, yes? So you don't end up doing wrong things, making wrong choices, because you have free will. You can choose, just like in the classroom, you can choose to ignore, daydream, or you can choose to, so you have two choices. You have the right choice, maybe you're going up, and the wrong choice, maybe if you're going down. Guys, I'm going to take a short break and come back and tell you, well, we'll talk about this inshallah ta'ala, what happens when you get all the way on the top of the stairs. Come back after a short break. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasah TV show, and we are learning a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. We're going to make some art and craft together, and right at the end of this show, I'm going to give each one of you a chance to call in and learn Surah Al-Fatiha. Boys and girls, let's get back to the lesson. So you have purpose. Now, because you have free will, yes, you are not only going to be making all the good choices in life, but sometimes you will make some bad choices in life. Back to the classroom, sometimes you would daydream when you're supposed to be focusing on the lesson. You will. Now you see, if you don't focus in the class, you daydream all the time, what will happen? You will fail. If you do that in your life, yes, boys and girls, then you will be missing out on a big, huge thing, and that is Jannah. Boys and girls, Allah Azza wa Jal, so you can fulfill your purpose, there are two things that Allah Azza wa Jal have introduced to all of us, and that is Jannah and Jahannam. If you make good choices, if you force your will, if you train your will, if you train yourself to do what Allah wants you to do rather than doing what you want to do, then inshaAllah ta'ala your masir is Jannah, which is paradise. Now, when it comes to paradise, everyone wants to get to paradise, inshaAllah ta'ala, but we need to know how. We need to know how. Now you see, sometimes there are some easy things that you can do, simple things. But end of the day, yes, end of the day, easy things are, yes, everyone can do them. But there are certain things that are quite difficult, but there are certain things we are unaware of. Things that we are not aware of, sometimes we don't get to do them. So today we're going to learn this in a hadith. What is it that we can do? And sometimes, yes, when I teach this a hadith, some students find this very shocking because they say, oh, I didn't know this, that I can just do this and I can get so much more reward. But remember, ultimately, your will have to be aligned with the will of Allah and His Messenger. End of the day, yes? Today you're going to find praying dhuhr very easy because it's a holiday, yes? You're at home. But there are certain days you're going to find praying dhuhr very hard. There are days you're going to find waking up for Fajr easy, but the days you're going to find fasting, praying Fajr very hard. So you have to, yes, align your will with the Allah and His Messenger. Let's have a look at this hadith. Boys and girls, this is a beautiful hadith and it is definitely life-changing. What I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to hide, inshaAllah ta'ala, the translation. I'm going to hide the translation here. Why? Because I want you guys to, yes, try to understand this hadith by looking at the Arabic text rather than the English. Abu Darda reported, Abu Darda radiallahu anhu, the Messenger of Allah, yes, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, which means alayhi salatu wassalam, he said something. ألا أخبركم بأفضل من درجة الصيام والصلاة والصدقة. Did I say والصلاة? صلاتي. ألا أخبركم بأفضل من درجة الصيام والصلاة والصدقة. Okay, let's stop here and analyze this hadith. Do you guys understand this? No. Do you understand few words from this? Of course. What does siyam mean? Quickly, guys, comment below. The comment box. What does siyam, salah, and sadaqah mean? We have 3 words. I want to see if you guys can help me find out meaning of these 3 words, inshallah ta'ala, guys. We have 3 words here. Yes? Okay. 3 words, guys. Salah, mashallah tabarak. Prayer, very nice. Very nice, guys. Salah is prayer. Siyam is roza, someone's saying. Hey, bunny finding it funny, okay? Okay. Roza, fasting. Sadaqah is charity. Well done, well done, well done, mashallah tabarakallah. So those answers came from our viewers live on YouTube. So, Salihah. And then we have Munzaleen. Munzaleen, well done, guys, yeah? Okay. So the Prophet ﷺ mentioning 3 things here. Siyam, Salah, and Sadaqah. Let's say you don't understand anything else from this hadith. Let's continue. صلاح ذات البين فإن فساد ذات البين هي الحالقة. Maybe you don't understand the rest of the hadith, but do you understand some of the key words here? Now there's another key word here, and that is أفضل. Anyone knows what أفضل mean? بأفضل. There's a hadith that all of you, those of you who are learning Quran, you know this hadith. خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. There's another narration which is أفضلكم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. There's خيركم, there's أفضلكم. Does anyone know what that word means? Best or better. Well done, Munzarin. Very, very good. أفضل means better. Yes, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. The Prophet ﷺ is trying to tell us something, guys. And the Prophet ﷺ is telling us, shall I not tell you of what is better in degree than extra fasting, prayer and charity? Ooh, boys and girls. The Prophet ﷺ is asking a question and he's saying, shall I not tell you of what is better in degree than extra fasting, prayer and charity? Sometimes people find extra prayer very hard. Praying sunnah nawafil, okay? Sometimes people find fasting quite difficult. Even giving charity, sometimes people find it difficult. But maybe you find it easy and you train yourself, mashallah, tabarakallah, you're always doing your nafil prayer, sunnah prayer, mashallah, extra prayer, you're fasting, mashallah, tabarakallah, and you think that you have reached there, yeah? Mashallah. That's very good. It's good to be hopeful. But then the Prophet is saying there's something that he can tell you which is better. Be afdala. There is something better than these things. Now, the Prophet ﷺ is not saying don't do these things. He's saying there is something that is better. Let's have a look. And the hadith continue. And the hadith says, reconciliation between people. Verily, corrupted relationships between people is the razor. Allahu Akbar. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. I'm sure you were not expecting an easy answer. What is better than extra prayer, fasting or sadaqah? Oh, slahu dhatil bayn. Allahu Akbar. This is a huge word. Salahu dhatil bayn. In the translation here, they wrote down reconciliation between people. In other words, let's see if you guys can come up with different terms that can explain this word. The word is silah or islah. Yeah? Salahu dhatil bayn. Can anyone come up with terms? Salahu dhatil bayn. Salahu dhat al-bayn. What words do you think there are out there that will describe this word here? Between people. Someone is saying dua. No. Something different. Something different, guys. Okay. So the word is, there is also another word, and that is islah. Maybe you guys can, yes, relate to that word more. Salah, islah. Reconciliation is one, which we saw in the translation. The other word can be, the other word can be bringing people together. Yeah? Bringing people together. Yes? Two people, or two individuals, two of your friends, two people in a school, they have a fight, they don't talk to each other, they don't want to see each other. You bring them together. That is salah. Yes? Between two people. Allahu Akbar. Are there any words that we can mention here, guys? Words that can describe this act? How about we say, How about we say, Give me a few words, guys. Those of you who are live on YouTube, give me some words. I'm struggling here. Bringing people together. What else can we say? That word, صِلَةُ الرَّحِمِ. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. صِلَةُ الرَّحِمِ. صِلَةُ الرَّحِمِ is when you, yes, MashaAllah, tabarakallah, when you keep ties with your family. That can consider Salahu dhatil bayn. There is something between you and a family member you know, and you're both angry about it, and you both are not speaking about it. You listen to this hadith and you realize that, you know what, rather than doing extra prayer and all of these things, I can actually go and chat to this person and we can become friends, and you know what? This would be better. Allah Azza wa Jalla will like it more. And you do that. MashaAllah, Ahmed. Can we come up with different terms? Silat al-Rahim. Yes? What else can we say? What else can we say? Two people have a fight, they don't want to talk to each other, two people hate each other. When you bring them together, yeah? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. The other word that we can use here, guys, the other word we can use here is, maybe we can say, making people friends. Yes? They're two people and maybe they don't never consider being friends. You bring them together. Yes, I know someone who does that. Yeah, very well, mashallah. So he knows someone and he knows what he does, and he knows this person and what he does, and he'll bring them together. He'll get them to exchange their numbers and say, oh, this person thinks very similar to what you think. This person is doing what you're doing. Bringing people together, mashallah. Now, I'm going to come back after a short break to continue this topic, guys, and we are going to make some art and craft together, so make sure you bring your paper, pen, inshallah ta'ala, with you. And also remember, the last segment of this show, we are going to learn Surah Al-Fatiha together, so make sure you guys call in. If you want to recite Surah Al-Fatiha, make sure you guys call in. Also remember to come back after the break with some colors, pen, paper, pencil. We're going to make some art and craft, guys. I'll see you after a short break. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. Welcome back to Madrasah TV show. And we are discussing a beautiful hadith of the beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where the Prophet alayhi wasallam is teaching us that bringing people, two people who are not happy with each other, people who don't want to talk to each other, people who might have a fight, and you bring them together, inshallah ta'ala, that is something higher. Yes, it is much more superior than what? Than extra fast, prayer, or even giving charity. Now this is very interesting, boys and girls. Yes, this is very interesting. You see, sometimes you look at someone and you see they have a lot of money and they're giving a lot of money to charity, and you say to yourself, only if I had that much money. You see someone always doing extra prayer and you say, oh, I wish I had that will. Yes? So here in this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ is giving you an option. He's telling you there is something that is far more superior than these things in daraja. Yes? You can get more rewards. And that is bringing people together, mashallah, tabarakallah. Now, this comes down to something, and we are going to discuss this tomorrow, and that is social skills. Boys and girls, this is important. Yeah? Now, this is a very important term. Listen to me. How can you bring two people who don't want to talk to each other, people who think, assume worse of each other, people who don't want to look at each other, don't want to talk to each other, how can you bring them together? You see, it takes some skills, right? Subhanallah. Some of you are good at this, some of you are not. But what you need to know, if you are trying to bring two people close together, if you're trying to, yes, make up with your family member who haven't been speaking to you for a long time, and you're struggling and you don't have enough skills and you're thinking, oh, am I really going to go and talk to this person? It's going to be very awkward. Remember, if you take that initiative and if you take that step and you do that, then Allah Azza wa Jalla will reward you, yes, such a reward that even an extra prayer or fasting or even charity can't bring you that sort of reward. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Can you see how important it is to keep ties with people? Don't break ties. Yes? And if there is someone, they might be rude, they might be wrong, they might have so many things about them that are wrong. But you keep ties with them. And you'll find someone, and this happens a lot of times. So there is person A. This person is always rude, is always a bad person, and no one likes him. And you, not that you, yes, are saying to this person, well done, you are in the middle, and you keep ties with this person. Then there will be next person who will come and tell you, oh, do you know that person over there, how bad he is? Do you even know? And you are not even saying anything. And you say to this person, look, I know how he is. You don't have to tell me that. We don't have to do ghibah. Yes? But let me tell you why he is like this. Ooh. And you explain the situation of this person. This person might be angry because maybe they lost something, maybe they have went through something and it made them a very, very angry person, and they just want to be angry and upset all the time. Others don't understand them, so people come to them and then people say, I'm never coming to you ever again. I would rather go to other people. Yes? And then you find people sometimes, they talk about, look, I went to this person, person A, and he's always angry and he's always like that. You sit down with them. You tell them, look, listen to this. You wouldn't like it if someone says this about you. Yes? Do you know their situation? Do you know why they're like that? And you explain this to them so this person is less upset about this person. This person comes to understand why that person is like this. And by you doing this, Allahu Akbar, you are getting such a huge reward that a person who does extra prayer, who does extra fasting, yes, person who's giving a lot of charity, they don't even get that sort of reward. We'll discuss this topic, inshallah ta'ala, in much more detail tomorrow. Boys and girls, let's go to my table, inshallah ta'ala. And let me, yes, make some art and craft with you. Now, remember last week when we were learning a hadith, let's go to art and craft class. Last week when we were discussing a hadith, we made this, yes? And we were saying that for your iman to be, yes, mashallah, tabarakallah, align your qalb, have to be aligned, and for your qalb to be your lisan, yeah, mashallah, tabarakallah. So today, what we're going to do, we're going to make something similar, but it is going to be about the hadith that we are learning today. And let's make, inshallah ta'ala, one, and I promise it's going to be a very simple and easy one. You guys are ready? Bismillah. So have a look at this. Have a look at this. I am going to write the key word here, and that is صلاح ذات البين, and then we are going to cut it inshallah ta'ala in small pieces. Are you guys ready? Okay, I'm going to use a very light color here. Yes. We're going to write it here together. صاد لام ألف صلاح. Yes. ذات البين MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Your writing doesn't have to be perfect, yes. Your calligraphy doesn't have to be completely perfect, yes. The aim is that you're writing this so you can remember, inshallah ta'ala. I know I wrote it really, really fast, but okay, there we go. Sad. And then we have dots. Dhal, ta, ba, ya, nun. Okay. What we're going to do now, these three things, oh, sorry. This thing here that I just wrote, this is, yes, higher in daraja than what? Than three things that Hadith mentioned. The three things. Can you guys remind me? What were those three things? Salah. What was the second one? Saum. Fasting. And even sadaqah. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. This is higher in daraja than these three things. Yeah? We're not talking about the fard, the obligations. We're talking about, yes, the nawafil. Okay. Now, since I've used these three colors here, I'm going to use all the rest of the colors to color this, but not these three colors. Yes? Okay. So let's color these, inshallah ta'ala. And maybe we can add something here that can help people understand what this means. Maybe we can draw a person here. And we can draw another person here. And they're both shaking hands together. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Although my drawing can be really, really bad sometimes. But okay, this one is not as bad. I'm going to try to use all the colors I have to make this as colorful as possible. Try to use many, many different colors. As many as you can. Coloring ta. Then you have light pink. What other colors can we use? We've got light blue. Maybe while you're doing this, you can think of two people. Oh my God, a fly. You can think of two people that maybe you want to go to and maybe talk to them and say, look, I learned a hadith today and I really don't want to be, don't want to continue to be upset with other people. I'm just gonna forget it. Let's just forget it. Look, if it was my mistake, I apologize. If you think I did something wrong, yes, forgive me. How about that, guys? How about you do that? And maybe after you've done that and you feel good, you're definitely gonna feel good. You can go to someone, two family members, two friends that are not talking to each other, and you can go and try to help them to be friends with each other. How about we do that? Oh, you gotta have a big heart, right? The task is not really hard, but it requires a big heart. Yes? Forgiving heart. Okay. Light brown. Both look the same. Ha 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 ha. All right. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. A short break, inshallah ta'ala, and when we come back, we will continue. I don't know, it looks a bit blurry. Let me bring it a little bit closer. There we go, guys. Looks much better like this. Short break, inshallah ta'ala, guys. We'll be back. Stay with us, inshallah. And when we come back, I want to hear Surah Al-Fatiha from all of you. So give me a call, inshallah ta'ala. Let me hear your recitation. I'll give you a feedback on your Surah Al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum. Boys and girls, welcome back to Madrasah TV show. It's supposed to be in an art class. And let's go back here and see what we did. Guys, so I made this art and craft here, and the word here is Salah, Saum, Sadaqah. The Prophet ﷺ said, this is higher in darajah than these three things, and that is bringing people together, people who are upset, people who don't talk to each other. Reconciliation between people is higher, inshallah ta'ala, in darajah than these three things. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to draw some borders around this and try to cut it, inshallah ta'ala, very neatly. Yes? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to cut this straight from the bottom. And then from here, what I can do is just do a massive circle. There we go. Keep it easy. Now, rather than cutting with scissors, I'm just going to try to fold this paper. It's easier to fold the paper like this. Yes. And from here, where's my scissor? I'm just going to cut this. Boys and girls, Fatiha segment, inshallah ta'ala. I'm ready to hear Surah Al-Fatiha from you guys. Give me a call if you're ready. We've got a few students ready on the line who want to recite. Would you guys too? Yep, give me a call if you're ready to recite, inshallah. Okay. This cutting paper like this is much more easier and simpler than, you know, maybe in bubbles. Some people like to cut it bubbles, something. No, this is just much more easy. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. I don't even have to cut it that much, yeah? And maybe need to trim this. Feel like a barber as soon as I said trim, and I'm holding scissors. There we go. MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. There we go. Guys, rest of this paper here, I'd like to highlight the edges. MashaAllah. Yep, keep it very nice, neat and simple. There we go, guys, yeah? There we go. Just that I didn't want to leave any white edges here, so it can look neat and clean. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Boys and girls, have a look at this. Right, so this is our today's art and craft, boys and girls. What we're going to do, if you have made one, please send it to me on the number below, on the WhatsApp number below. I would like to share with everyone on the screen. I want to share with everyone and give you guys a badge if you practice it with us. Now, I would like to quickly take you, inshallah ta'ala, to Surah Al-Fatiha. Boys and girls, we are going to learn Surah Al-Fatiha today. And maybe this one looked marked. Yeah. Boys and girls, I'll recite the surah first, and let's see who recites it after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Let's go, inshallah ta'ala, to our first reciter, guys. As you recite, I'll give you feedback on your recitation. Assalamu alaikum. Ali, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Welcome, Ali. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah. And how are you, Ustaz Hamza and Arnab?
Ana bikhair, and Arnab is very, very good. Wasn't expecting a call on weekend. What time do you wake up on weekend, Ali?
Ustad?
Yes?
We got only 10 likes.
Oh, yes, guys. For those of you who are watching live on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. 10 likes, alhamdulillah. Ali, what time did you wake up today?
I woke up early, inshallah.
Okay. And you ready to recite Fatiha?
Yes, inshallah.
Before you recite Fatiha, is there anything you can tell us that you learned from the hadith?
I think I missed it.
You missed it?
I didn't see it I didn't see the time.
Oh no. Okay. Ali, I'm going to tell you the hadith and you two quickly tell me a lesson that you can learn from this hadith. Ready?
Yes.
The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that he can teach us something that is higher in daraja, in reward than fasting, praying, or even giving charity. And then the Prophet said that is bringing people together, people who are upset from each other, you bring them together and you bring them closer together. Yes, that would be higher than praying, fasting, or doing sadaqah. Ali, did you have
Yes.
anyone who was upset with you once upon a time?
Yes.
Okay. Did you become friends with them again?
I think, yeah. Yeah.
You did, yes?
Yeah.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Well, Allah will reward you. MashaAllah. Let's say Surah Al-Fatiha from you.
Okay, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
MashaAllah, Ali. Stretch Dod. Dallin.
ضالين.
Ameen. May Allah bless you, Ali. Barakallahu feek. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Guys, I would like to quickly have a look, inshallah ta'ala, at our calligraphies yesterday. We received a lot of calligraphies today. I didn't get a chance to show you guys those calligraphies properly. So I'm going to show you that. And in the meantime, if anyone ever sent me their calligraphy or art and craft, please go ahead, send it to me on the WhatsApp number below. And these calligraphies, we received them yesterday, boys and girls, Monday to Friday. We are learning calligraphy. Have a look at this. Got from Salihah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Better than my one. I think she forgot to color the noon. Oh, actually, she left it transparent. Okay, okay, mashallah. Boys and girls, have a look at this. Have a look at this. I want to share these calligraphies with you. We didn't get to share them properly. Have a look at this. This was one by Maryam Khan. And this one was by Ismail يتأخر ما شاء الله عليك. Next one here is Farzana. ما شاء الله تبارك الله عليك يا Farzana. Forgot to give them a badge. Oh yes, the badge. Have to give Maryam Khan a badge as well. And of course Ismail deserves a badge. You have Salihah, mashallah, tabarakallah. Salihah, may Allah bless you. Then we have Naza, mashallah, tabarakallah alayki. I wonder where Naza, Farzana are today. And this one was Riyadh. Allah bless you, Riyadh. MashaAllah alayk. And last few, Fatiha. Fatiha, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. And here we have Azar. And of course, Isa. Can't forget Isa. And Muhammad Thabit, of course, Muhammad Thabit. Ooh, Aminata. And of course, Salih's art and craft today. Guys, tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to be back at 11. Tomorrow, if you come back, we're going to go in depth, inshallah ta'ala, and learn this lesson a little bit more. Maybe we can make another art and craft. And of course, tomorrow, I'm going to show you the top 4 calligraphies that I received yesterday. I want you guys to help me pick the best one tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. Boys and girls, as it is Saturday, please don't forget. Yes, you still have to pray your daily prayers, inshallah ta'ala. Do your Quran before you start enjoying your weekend. And inshallah ta'ala, when you remember, as you enjoy your weekend, don't forget to pray Isha before you go to sleep, inshallah ta'ala. I'll be seeing you all tomorrow, guys, 11 a.m. Remember, better than fasting, extra fasting, prayer or sadaqah is bringing people together, people who have some sort of argument or fight. I'll see you all tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.